Now I'm going to show you how we get this nice clean selvedge in a 3-color double knit project. Now, regardless of whether it is 2-pattern 3-color or standard 3-color double knitting, we are still going to be processing this edge in the same way. The edge consists of a facing side, an opposite side, and the unused color twisted into the twist that locks them together. Now, this edge looks very much like the edge for 2-color double knitting. It is exactly the same edge, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you how to make the third yarn get twisted into that edge as well, so that it travels from the last time it got used all the way to the edge and then back again on the next row, so that you don't get a hole right here. Now, here I am at the other end of my work. I've just finished a 2-pattern section here, but more to the point, I am a few stitches in, or a few pairs in from the end of my row. So I'm going to finish up my row here first of all. And this is just standard double knitting. With the third color, you just leave the third color alone. You choose the 2 colors that you need. Here we're just matching them, so working the purple on the facing side and the magenta on the opposite side. Now, when we get to the end, we have 1 pair left, and we're going to be slipping this pair in a particular way. We're going to bring both yarns to the back, and we're going to slip the first stitch purlwise, and then we're going to bring all the yarns to the front, and we're going to slip the second stitch as if to purl through the back loop. Now, this isn't a normal slip direction, this is sort of a reverse twist. It's done so that when we knit into this on the way back, it will sort of untwist itself. Now I'm going to turn, and I'm going to show you the twist. To achieve the twist, there are a number of different ways to do this. I have a foolproof method that seems to work in every situation. We could just take all 3 of these yarns and twist them around each other until we're sure that all 3 of them are locked together. But this can get messy and lumpy, and I have a better way to do it. So I'm going to knit the first stitch with the color that we need, not being too concerned about where exactly it comes from, whether it comes from behind or underneath the other 2 strands. I'm just going to knit that. And then I'm going to bring all 3 yarns forward, and I'm going to purl the second one. Now, normally when you purl this, you're going to be grabbing the yarn from behind the facing side color. This keeps the purls and the knits separate unless there's a color change. But we want to make them not separate. We want to lock them together. So I'm going to bring my needle in front of everything. And you see how it wraps around the other 2 strands right there at the base. And I'm going to finish the purl like that. Now, as you can see, the white strand is still loose in here. And we want to make sure that the white strand is coming from the same place as these two. You can see the twist here where the magenta passes underneath the purple. So that's the twist we're going for, but we want to make sure this white strand is also twisted in. And so to finish this move with a third stitch, we're going to knit the next stitch, but we're going to pick up the yarn from underneath the other two. And that, as you can see, again does a little wrap around the other two unused strands. And when that move is finished, all three yarns are nicely locked in together. And we can come forward and finish up the pair. So that's the edge, and another pair in front of it, and all three strands nicely anchored in, ready to go on with the rest of the row.